What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and it's another day and another way that YouTube is reminding us that is ThemTube and not for individual creators. I covered last week, or actually 2 weeks ago, about them testing out removing dislikes, which is, of course, corporate shielding, in particular, in my opinion, for companies like Disney and apparently the White House official account. Now, I've been watching to see if they've tested out that feature on either one of these accounts, and they haven't done so yet. So we could be wrong about that. But right now, there's another whole problem going on that's affecting content creators, big and small, and that is the removal of not just likes from videos basically in real time, but the reduction in interaction. Every couple of months, YouTube goes through this. As individual creators, it lasts about 3 weeks. I've talked about this before. If you've been watching my channel, like, I haven't gained a single subscriber in 2 weeks. And my prediction is that by like the third week in April, hopefully that will go away, and it will confirm again my theory, or the evidence of this kind of 20-day period that happens a couple times every year. But now it seems like they have broken something else, and that's with the likes. And then not just the likes, but then I'm going to show you overall engagement in videos and why this is screwing us. Here's a video from MXR Plays. You guys know that we're channel friends. We've helped each other out a couple of times before. You can see here they'll show a perfect example.
So it starts at 9.2 thousand. I refresh.
9,100.
9,100.
So it started at 9,200, then it went to 9,100. Now it's down to 9,050.
9,000. This is literally happening in seconds, by the way.
Refresh
Okay, I'm
again.
not like editing
Here's
this
another
video.
100
I'm just
gone.
refreshing the page.
This is
And the
happening.
likes are just disappearing. It just
Is
kept on
idiot.
going. I think I lost like 3,000 likes in like 5 minutes.
So why is that important? Well, also, if you look at here, friend of the channel, sorry, my cats are fighting, Nerdrotic, Gary over there, posted this. Good evening, Team YouTube. There's something going on with the likes and engagement on a lot of channels. Both are down, roughly 50% for the channels I've spoken with. Likes were disappearing on my last 3 live streams to the tune of thousands. I of course can agree with this. My interaction is way down, and I bet fewer people will even see this video. If you are watching it, please make sure they haven't unsubscribed you, or if you haven't yet subscribed, please do consider doing so. But this is a big deal. So YouTube is starting to reply to these by saying, thanks to the screenshots confirming, we are aware that some users are seeing discrepancy, discrepancy in the number of likes on videos. Our team is working to fix this. Really appreciate your patience in the meantime. Here's another example where Team YouTube replied in thread back on April 9th. Team YouTube, the likes on our newest video keep getting rolled back. Usually a new video gets 100 plus likes, which would have been achieved by now, yet we're sitting at 20. While the engagement is there, both our socials plus the view count are you aware of the issue. Team YouTube comes in to say, thanks for the take. It's normal to see likes slow down and freeze or change as the system, quote, verifies that they're accurate. More info. Okay, thanks. This helps a little. What intrigues me is that this occurred very recently, just after I was hit with several fake dislikes, which are removed now. Will all my uploads in the future be slowed down? They end up saying, finally admitting back here, down here on April 12th, thanks for the video URL. We've seen similar reports about likes being removed automatically, and our team is already looking into this. Appreciate your patience in the meantime. Now, if you go back to late March, I'm assuming that these are all related, and that once again, machine learning strikes the independent creators in a negative way. Big brands obviously aren't seeing this, or I haven't seen anything. But if we go back to March 30th, YouTube announced today it will be testing what could end up being a significant change to its video platform. It's going to be hiding the dislike count on videos from public view. The company says it will run a, quote, small experiment where it tries out a few different designs where dislike counts are no longer shown. However, none will see the dislike button itself removed entirely. The company announced the test on Twitter, but further explains in the community forum post that the goal is not to remove the ability for users to signal they dislike a video. Creators still have the access to videos like and dislike count in YouTube Studio. Well, we all talked about one of the big problems with this, first of all, is that without public dislikes, that's one of the biggest indicators of, if a video is, fake news or a quackery or something like that. Because if you look, YouTube has a huge problem with these people who, sell fake medical advice, for example. If you go to a video that says, hey, take this miracle cure, and then there's, 4,000 dislikes and only 100 likes, it's fair to say that whatever they're about to say is baloney sausage. But that doesn't matter now that they can hide it. But on top of that, independent creators already had the ability to hide their likes and dislikes if they so chose. So this change never really made any sense. And of course, YouTube getting absolutely demolished in the replies with just 29,000 likes compared to 25,000 comments and nearly 20,000 retweets. But now if you look at what's happening to engagement between, obviously, MXR Plays talking about that, and you see here in the comments, wait a second, it's happening to me too. I didn't think much of it because there's always weird shenanigans going on with YouTube, but I appreciate you making a video. Yep, I knew something weird was happening with YouTube. I also found that the like-dislike bar majority of my videos were not showing or even being displayed. Again, this is a problem. Here's Mr. Obvious. YouTube should stop pretending and ban all of its content creators already so they can replace us with big brands. I don't know exactly what's going on here. Why? I mean, obviously there's some sort of verification, a new level of scrubbing for automated likes or dislikes. And I absolutely understand that. For example, if we do a test, if you made it this far in the video, I know like not 100% of my viewers will make it this far, but leave a like on this video. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it starts rolling back as just a test. The reason that the removal of dislikes and engagement is so bad for independent content creators is that we rely on this to be recommended in the algorithm. My channel is very rarely recommended in any meaningful way in search results. If I'm covering something like a mainstream news topic, I'm buried below mainstream media. If I'm covering, entertainment thing, I'm buried below tabloids. So I don't really find new viewers that way. The only way I find new viewers are when you all share the videos out on social media or word of mouth or things like that. And that's just been the way it is. And I understand that. But this is genuinely, again, YouTube says they care about the well-being, the mental health of their content creators. Well, certainly seeing your likes disappear in real time is concerning. You can see the actual video of likes versus dislikes as time, and you can see obviously likes being removed and then replaced, and then it's so weird to see something like this. And then you see 3.6 thousand likes on the video here to 200 dislikes, but for whatever reason the graph is getting manipulated because it's showing 8,187 likes. So it's removed over 5,000 likes. And Gary usually would have that type of a like to dislike ratio. I know a lot of people have especially they want to help independent creators, so they're kind of used to just smashing the like button right away and leaving a comment. That doesn't make their feedback inaccurate. So I would implore YouTube, please take a look at this very quickly. I'm going to tag YouTube in the tweet. Hopefully they'll reply that they're working on a solution, because this is both negative in getting our content recommended, but this is also negative to the mental health of your content creators. This comes at a time of great YouTube slowness for independent content creators, and I'm sure it's all related. Or maybe just tell us when the test will be over. That would be nice too. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like on it before you leave, and we'll talk to you again real soon.